He rose from the streets of Kingston to become a dancehall legend and one of Jamaica's most iconic voices. But what does life look like today for the man behind the hits? From stunning real estate to luxury rides and a net worth that might just surprise you, today we're taking you inside the lavish world of Shabba Ranks. Stick around as we reveal the home, the cars, and the fortune of the original Don Dada himself. In the early 1990s, Shabba Ranks dominated the music scene with his distinctive deep voice, electrifying dancehall beats, and anthems that captured the airwaves. He became Jamaica's first Grammy-winning dancehall superstar, representing a movement that brought dancehall music to a global audience like never before. However, just as quickly as he achieved fame, his career took a surprising downturn. Controversial remarks made during interviews led to public outrage and a rapid decline in his career. The once open doors of opportunity suddenly closed, with major labels distancing themselves, radio stations ceasing to play his music, and the world seemingly moving on without him. What exactly happened to Shabba Ranks? How did his words have such a profound effect on his career? And where is he now? Join us as we explore the rise, fall, and enigmatic journey of dancehall legend Shabba Ranks, born Rexton Ralston Fernando Gordon on January 17, 1966, in Sturgetown, St. Anne, Jamaica. He was raised in Seaview Gardens, Kingston, a community that would later produce many dancehall icons. Growing up in an environment where music was integral to daily life, Shabba faced personal tragedy when his father, Ivan Gordon, a bricklayer, passed away in 1990. His mother, Constance, known as Mama Christie, remained in Seaview Gardens, relying on the financial support Shabba Ranks sent back to uplift their community. From a young age, Shabba Ranks was drawn to music, but it was an unexpected opportunity that set him on the path to stardom. As a teenager, he worked as a bottle collector at an event featuring rising artist Josie Wales. Instead of focusing on his job, Shabba Ranks was captivated by the performance, the energy, and the artistry on stage, igniting a passion for music that would shape his future. That night, he realized he wanted to pursue music full-time. His commitment to this dream solidified when he was expelled from high school. While many of his peers faced the challenges of life in Kingston, Shabba Ranks maintained a clear ambition that caught the attention of Josie Wales. One day, Wales approached Shabba Ranks while he was with friends and offered him valuable advice about making the right choices in life, inviting him to join him in the recording studio the next day. It was in this setting that Shabba Ranks' talent caught the attention of King Jami, a prominent producer in dancehall music. Jami recognized the potential in the 16-year-old and offered him a chance to perform as a DJ. At that time, he was known as Co-Pilot and soon released his debut single, Heat Under Sufferer's Feet. However, he quickly changed his name to the iconic Shabba Ranks. By 1988, he had released his first album, Rapping with the Ladies, on a small independent label in Queens, New York. This was during a period when dancehall was just beginning to gain international recognition. Although his early work didn't reach mainstream audiences, it helped him build a reputation in the Caribbean music scene. Over the following years, he continued to produce music with the same label, releasing several albums that highlighted his raw talent and distinctive style. His 1989 album, Just Reality, featured one of his most significant tracks, Debo. This song was more than just a hit. It became a foundational rhythm that later influenced the globally popular genre of reggaeton. The unique beat and rhythm of Debo were embraced by many artists in subsequent years, demonstrating Shabba Ranks' influence beyond dancehall music. In addition to his music, his flashy outfits, well-groomed eyebrows, and abundant gold jewelry created a signature look that distinguished him from others. His deep, commanding voice, combined with trendy beats and catchy melodies, soon attracted the attention of major US record labels. Epic Records quickly approached him with a groundbreaking deal that elevated his career and helped bring dancehall into the mainstream. Shabba Ranks became a global sensation, paving the way for future dancehall artists. In 1990, he reached new heights with the release of As Raw as Ever, which marked a significant turning point as it received widespread acclaim from both critics and the public. Notable tracks included Girls and Families, featuring the renowned British Jamaican reggae artist Maxi Priest. The album's success was further cemented when Shabba Ranks won his first Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, solidifying his status among the genre's most respected artists. Building on this newfound recognition, he released another critically and commercially successful album the following year, earning a second Grammy in the same category. During this time, he produced a significant amount of work, including 2 additional albums that featured some of his most iconic songs, such as Tingling Slow and CXE, which included American R&B artist Johnny Gill. The reggae fusion anthem, Mr. Loverman, became a defining piece of his style and marked Shabba's biggest international success, broadening his audience beyond Jamaica. Notably, devoted fans recognized Mr. Loverman as a re-recorded version of Champion Lover, a track initially released by British Guyanese singer Deborah Glasgow on her debut album. Sadly, Deborah Glasgow passed away at just 29 after battling lymphoma. In her honor and to acknowledge his rising global fame, Shabba re-recorded Mr. Loverman with Chevelle Franklin as the lead vocalist. This move coincided with his rapid ascent in the reggae and dancehall scene, solidifying his status. However, as his success peaked, Shabba faced a significant setback towards the end of 1992, after a British television interview that many viewed as a pivotal moment for his public image and the future of dancehall music. During the interview, he was asked about the backlash against Boom Bye Bye, a controversial song by fellow Jamaican artist Buju Banton, which was criticized for inciting violence against the LGBTQ+ community. Shabba Ranks responded by supporting the sentiments of the song, stating that those who strayed from biblical teachings deserved punishment. He further emphasized his belief that procreation should occur only between a man and a woman. His comments sparked immediate outrage, with host Mark Omar criticizing him on air, and the global reaction was swift and harsh. The fallout severely impacted Shabba's reputation, particularly in the international music scene. Following the controversy, he was dropped from Bobby Brown's UK tour the next year and had to withdraw from a major festival after being labeled a troublemaker by law enforcement. Months later, Shabba Ranks publicly addressed the situation, expressing regret for his comments. He acknowledged that his statements were wrong and advocated against violence towards gay men and lesbians, stating, "It is wrong to criticize homosexuals." However, by the time he apologized, the repercussions had already affected not only his career, but also the entire dancehall genre. The consequences were significant. Numerous dancehall artists encountered professional challenges as concert promoters, record labels, and global authorities distanced themselves from the genre. Many musicians had their performances cancelled, contracts ended, and their visas or work permits revoked or denied. Promoters became hesitant to collaborate with dancehall artists unless they agreed to contracts that explicitly banned certain lyrics. This controversy cast a negative light on dancehall, further stigmatizing a genre already struggling for mainstream recognition. For Shabba Ranks, the impact was especially personal. His subsequent albums received a tepid response, and by the next year, he was dropped by his record label, feeling disheartened by the industry's reaction and facing increasing pressure. He ultimately made the tough choice to leave music behind, opting to focus on his personal life and prioritize his family over his once flourishing career. He moved from Jamaica to the United States, where he devoted himself to raising his children with his wife Michelle, whom he married in 1990. 2 years later, when his children were older, Shabba Ranks felt it was time to return to music. His comeback began in April 2011 with the release of the single None of Them, featuring both him and Michelle. The following year, he collaborated with Tech9 on the track Boy Toy from the rappers. In 2013, his name gained renewed attention when A$AP Ferg mentioned him in a hit song Shabba, which celebrated his legacy. Shabba made a cameo in the music video and later teamed up with Migos and Busta Rhymes for the song's remix in November of that year. By August 2013, reports emerged that Shabba was working on a new album, generating excitement among his longtime fans. However, it wasn't until 2024 that he made a significant return to the Jamaican music scene. In April of that year, after more than a decade away, he performed at a special event honoring Beverly Kelso, the last surviving member of the original Wailers. His appearance at the event was a powerful acknowledgement of reggae and dancehall's rich history and his role within it. Shabba's comeback continued in August 2024 when he performed at the Reggaeland Festival in England, marking his first major UK performance in years. This event was a significant milestone in his career as he reconnected with international audiences. Later that year, in November 2024, he performed at the Reggae Love Fest in New York City, further solidifying his return to the live music scene. Shabba Ranks, the iconic Jamaican dancehall artist, has established himself as one of the most influential figures in the genre, with a reported net worth of nearly $2 million. And there you have it. From humble beginnings to global stardom, Shabba Ranks' journey is nothing short of legendary. With a net worth that keeps climbing, a lifestyle fit for royalty, and a legacy that paved the way for generations of dancehall artists, Shabba's story is more than music. It's a movement. If you enjoyed this dive into the life of a true icon, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more legendary stories, and drop a comment below. Who should we cover next? Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay inspired, stay legendary.